Yeah, the big game of the weekend comes in Fort Worth. It'll be the first sellout of the season for TCU when number 16 Utah comes to town. It's a game with big implications in the Mountain West Conference, but more importantly for TCU, it has national championship ramifications. The Horned Frogs are number 4 in the AP rankings. They're number 4 in the BCS standings, and definitely have a shot, maybe not a great shot, but a shot at playing in the national championship game. The toughest test left on their schedule is this weekend against Utah. The Horned Frogs have the number 3 defense in the country, and they've just been wiping out their opponents lately. In the last 4 wins, the Horned Frogs have won by an average score of 44-8. On the other side, Utah has been a thorn in the Horned Frogs' side over the last few years. TCU has an 11-game winning streak coming into this game. The last time the Horned Frogs lost was to Utah last season. All time, Utah's 5-1 against TCU, and the Utes still have a chance to win the Mountain West Conference too, so they have a lot riding on this game too. Yeah, back east in the Big Ten, a couple of teams that are a little more used to seeing playing big games. Number 15 Iowa plays at number 10 Ohio State with a Rose Bowl bid on the line and a Big Ten championship. Iowa hasn't been to the Rose Bowl since 1991. Ohio State, despite the fact that it's dominated the conference recently, hasn't been to the Rose Bowl since 1997. The Buckeyes have been too busy playing for national championships to squeeze in a Rose Bowl appearance. Iowa was knocked out of the national championship race last week, an upset loss to Northwestern. Making matters worse, the Hawkeyes also lost quarterback Ricky Stanzi to an ankle injury. He won't be there this week. James Vandenberg, a redshirt freshman quarterback, makes his first college start in front of 110,000 people at the Horseshoe Ohio Stadium. Making matters worse for Vandenberg is a tenacious Ohio State defense, ranked number 6 in the nation in yards allowed. For Ohio State, quarterback Terrell Pryor has shown some signs of life lately. He played pretty well last week in a victory against Penn State. Yeah, over in the Pac-10, it's number 25 Stanford at number 11 USC. The Cardinal have been one of the more surprising teams in the country under third-year coach Jim Harbaugh. They have the Pac-10's leading rusher and the Pac-10's leading ground game. The Trojans' offense has been up and down all season, which is probably to be expected with a freshman playing quarterback. Matt Barkley has had some great moments, and he's had some spotty moments. The defense has been the same. It came off of 3 terrible games and then played pretty well last week in a win over Arizona State. But this is not the type of defense we've been used to seeing at USC, especially not the dominant defense that USC had last year.